Hello. I normally don't write these, but I had a lot of people wondering about the present that Ron got me, and it didn't feel right to just post a picture of it and say this is what he got me. But I'm so fucking lazy, I don't want to write a big long blog about it. Um, so instead, I'm just going to tell you the story as to why the present is so important. Um, I actually told Ron this, I think the first day that I got here a few weeks ago. It was about the blizzard of 93. Anybody who lived in East Tennessee at the time knows what I'm talking about. We don't usually get a lot of snow. Um, Everybody my age was about 4 or 5 years old when this happened. So we were kids, but it was in March and snow came and it just fucked everything. Like it raped the shit out of us. We had no electricity, we had no food, we had nothing. We had no heat was the main thing in my house. We had to section off all the rooms and put blankets and kind of quarantine ourselves into the family room so that we could conserve heat. And the only room that you went into was, other than the family room, was the bathroom, and it was like in and out because you'd freeze your ass off if you tried staying in there too long. It was miserable. It was so cold. I told Ron that I left a bowl of cereal with milk in it sitting in the kitchen, and I came back in like 10 minutes and it was completely like the top was frozen over. That's how cold it was. So during all of this, my parents would go outside to take care of the animals and things like that, and I was just left inside to my own devices. One day I was so bored that I decided to sneak out of the quarantine family room and go into the bedroom because there were books and things in there that I could find to amuse myself. So it was dark and it was cold and it was miserable and the wind was howling, and I snuck into this bedroom and climbed up on my parents' dresser, and I saw something. It was really dark, but I saw this. Being a kid, I thought it was a crystal ball. It was round and it was icy blue, white. It was so pretty, and I just saw it, and I was like, "Oh my God, what is that? I have to have that!" And I grabbed it and ran out of the bedroom. When I got back into the family room, after I looked at it, I realized it was my snow globe that my grandmother had given me as a present, and it had a little unicorn in the middle of it and glitter and and it was so cold that the snow globe had frozen solid. And so instead of being ecstatic, I was really fucking pissed because I was like, "Oh my God, this is my snow globe. What the fuck? Like, what do I do?" And so I wrapped it in a bunch of towels and put it in like the warmest spot in the house and kept checking on it like it was a baby. And a few days later, well, the next time I went and checked on it, it had busted because I guess the ice swelling up was just too much for it. And there were pieces of glass everywhere and glitter everywhere, and I was devastated. When you're 5, a snow globe breaking is like the worst thing that can ever happen to you. So I was traumatized and never got another one. Um, so I told Ron that story and didn't think anything else about it. And then when I woke up a few mornings ago, he had a Christmas present wrapped for me. And before I show you this, you have to keep in mind, I love Elvis. Like, it's an unhealthy obsession. Ever since I was a kid, I've loved Elvis. So this is the present that he got me. And that's not even the best part. The best part of the present, because I was looking at it and I was like, "Oh my God, fuck, a fucking snow globe. This is awesome." But the best part of it is, I don't know if it can be seen, but it says, "Patricia, my loving angel forever." Nobody has ever gotten me anything that means this much, and I'm not materialistic at all, but tell me that's not a pretty fucking cool present. Yeah, he rules. Anyway, that's all. Now I saved you the trouble of reading like 800 pages of exceptionally thought out literature. And you got to see my face and the present. So I hope you're happy. I'm sorry it's not a dildo. Maybe next year. Maybe it'll be a stocking stuffer. Hmm.